And then there's trauma that brings in unexpected outcomes, nervousness, sweats. So what I want you to do is pretend you're here with me. I'm a state certified driving instructor, right? We got to stop for a second. Now we're going to move forward. We're going to look ahead. And then I'm going to roll out and get out in front of traffic because here's a gap. If you didn't understand what I just did, you need to be watching this and rewatching this. We're on a major thoroughfare right now. The speed limit is 50 miles an hour. We have 2 lanes. We are divided by a broken white line. The solid yellow line is for traffic making left turns only. Typically in my day, I'm going to be going through McDonald's. I get food in the morning because you got to eat to prepare, because if not, your blood sugar will go down. So it's really important that you understand.
Mobile app today.
That was a client that just called me.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. I need a number 2 large, please, with a coffee, 1 cream, 1 sugar, and a large ice water.
Okay, just a moment.
You've got to be ready for any opportunity or failure or trauma.
All right. Anything else?
I would like, that's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Your total will be $7.94. First window.
Right. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm a state certified driving instructor. I'm glad you're coming along with me in the morning. Typically in my day, I go get food in the morning. I'll be going to corporate. We're going to talk about some goals. I went through a great training yesterday where this December and January 2026, I'm going to be meeting with clients to move forward with the nonprofit. We're trying to teach the whole world how to drive. We're trying to help with social, emotional. We all need support. We all need help. Good morning. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Good.
$7.94.
So we got to be ready for challenges and opportunities. How do you prepare for your first road test? You're going to watch all my videos first. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. You're going to watch all my videos. And then I'm going to take you through step by step. The road test, parallel parking, right turns, left turns, lane changing. I do this on a daily. And when you take the time to subscribe, you're going to get in-car. You're going to get the knowledge part behind it. You've got to get out and actually go through those roundabouts. I know it's tricky and I know it's scared. A truck driver just texted me and said, imagine going through a roundabout as a truck driver, right? That's scary. Imagine merging on the freeway. Imagine going on the I-94 corridor by Indiana, where they're doing like 85 miles an hour. So you got to practice.
Morning,
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good.
Yes, sir.
That's the best part.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
you already know. Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. What's up? What's up, E? How you doing? I'm hyped in the morning. I'm getting in back to the office because you know I was gone yesterday. So we gonna keep it real. Yes, happy Thursday. Man, a week from today. A week from today, right? So I'm just trying to finish out the week. I had a person on, how do you prepare for the road test? You gotta watch my videos. I'm gonna take you through the whole process of getting you out on the road. And we're out on the road right now. Visualize you're doing your test, right? You wanna be at about 50. That's the speed limit. It's gonna be quiet in the car. The road tester won't say much. They'll say, make a turn here, make a turn there. And they want to see you turn in the correct lane. Okay, I'm going to make a right turn on this road. Both of these lanes turn right. I'm in the outside turn lane. I've got to stay in that lane. See what I'm doing? I'm staying in the lane. Now, I need to get over to the left to make a left-hand turnaround. I use my blinker. I get over. You should be able to see the train down there. Okay? You never want to park on the train tracks. You never want to try to beat the train. And I know they're mad because they're stuck by the train, right? But this curve makes people lose control. You've got to go around the curve and then you have to stop. If you don't stop here, you're going to fail. You stop. Now, I can turn, but I'm going to have to show you something. I'm looking to my right. I got to let this semi-truck go by. You'll see the semi-truck. See the semi-truck? Now I'm clear. Now I'm going to go in the middle lane. Bam. Now, you cannot run lights, okay? The light is green, I'm scanning, I'm looking ahead, I'm proceeding, okay? I'm looking ahead. Now, we're gonna be getting on the expressway. I'm gonna show you that, take you through the whole process. And I really enjoy showing all of you what to do, because a truck driver, like I said, reached out to me and said, imagine you going through roundabouts and you got your tractor trailer. Whoa, I would panic. Imagine merging on an expressway and you have an 18-wheeler tractor trailer does not get up to speed fast. Cars cut you off. I had to pick up my daughter from college, right? I had a U-Haul truck. This is the 30-foot one. It was a manual. I know how to shift a manual, but a lot of cars would cut me off intentionally. I didn't really like that. And the cars would hang around my blind spots. So I got to stop here. I look, I check. Then I'm going to make my right turn. Now this is something you must master. We're in second gear. We're in third gear. Now you're going to push that gas pedal to the floor. I know you hear the motor. And we have to get up to speed. We're still at about 50. And then, like E is from New York. I'm from the Midwest, right? You can get a ticket for crossing this white line. You want to turn in your blinker. And then I'm going to get right out to the first lane. And bam! I'm here. Okay, I merged out at about 60. So I'm going to take through all three lanes. The right lane, if you or E or beginning drivers are here, we're cruising. Okay? We're in the right lane because you can see the white line. I'm lifting my foot because they're riding brakes. Okay? And it's going to take you a moment to get used to the flow. On your test, you're going to get on the expressway. You're going to get off. Okay? It's going to quick on, off. So we're about 60. I'm okay being in this lane for now. Usually I try to get to the middle. They're tailgating, so I'm not liking that right now. This is making me panic a little bit. Okay? So what I'm going to do when I get a chance, I'm going to get over to the left. Okay? So I'm going to show you what this process is like. You see all this light, you see all these headlights. This is real. Okay, so I'm going to let this car get over. And then I got over. All right, so I'm back now. Now I'm in the middle lane, and that yellow Camaro was by me. That's a nice Camaro right there, right? So I'm in the middle lane now. We're about 70. I can see traffic on the left. You see that white Dodge. We see the yellow Camaro. We see the Jeep ahead of us. People are really riding brakes because you can see these brake lights come on. So what I'm going to do is just keep space for now. Everyone's kind of tailgating. We're about 65 to 75 miles an hour. You can hear this car. So I think I'm going to stay here so I can see everything, but I'm not liking all these people tailgating. And it's like a little panic that's out here. You can see people tailgating on the gas, tailgating on the gas, tailgating on the gas. This is not for me. This actually makes me a little bit nervous. So I'm going to turn on my left turn signal. I'm accelerating through. I want to be in a lane where I have the least interference. If people are constantly tailgating, tapping brakes, that's going to get very irritating to you, make you upset. So I'm trying to stay smooth. Oh yeah, definitely a brake check. So I'm in a left lane. We're about 70, 72. Everything seems to be moving pretty good. Okay. So I'm just trying to settle down and get a nice little rhythm to what's going on. We're about 75 right now. The speed's good. E, you know I'm getting that coffee and the ice water, right? You know this. Because I have my McDonald's in the morning. You gotta get your meal because I have a long day. Yes. So I'm on the I-94 corridor, excuse me. And I'm gonna get over. Here is someone in a Hummer, H3 Hummer electric. They're flying. So I'm at 75, they're about 85. It's not that serious, but you can see where people are flying out here. Yes, exactly. I'm on about 75. They're doing about 85. In that, I'm gonna get over one more lane. Whoa, you can see that centrifugal force kind of holding me. Thank you for the thumbs up. So it makes you wonder, what are these people thinking? Okay, because it's like a drag race every single day. And some people have that adrenaline rush. I still have that adrenaline rush. I still love speed. I just, a video will be posted at 9 o'clock. I'm in a mango orange Charger. We're on the expressway and it's raining, and I was going a little too fast, so I almost crashed. So you want to find that comfort. Exactly. Okay. And well, usually I stay in one lane most of the time, but you can see this electric trailblazer up here just moving. But people move, man. Yeah, it's real life. You already know this. And you kind of get caught up in the speed and the adrenaline. But I got to back off because I'm behind this big truck up here. And that driver's going about 72 or 75, the big truck. You can hear all the gravel and trash and everything else. Also, being behind big trucks, you will get your windshield cracked. The potential is greater. I'm going to get over. Now here are the brake lights again. I guess my son's mango orange Charger. I made some videos in his Charger. I have him on another flash drive. A lot of deep expressway driving, rain driving, snow driving, rush hour where they're going crazy fast. I was in his mango orange Charger. He's got the tinted windows. You know how those young guys are. They have the leather interior, seat tilted back, tinted windows. He got a couple tickets. He got a ticket in Texas because his window tint was too dark, but he don't want to listen. Okay, and you can tell your son or daughter, your niece or nephew, they hard-headed. They don't want to listen. Then when they get some tickets for speeding or an equipment violation, because in one county, a window tint, such as this truck up here, is fine, but you go into another county, it's not fine. So, and now here's a big slowdown. So you always have to analyze. True that, you already know. Correct. And then my wife clocked my teeth. She said, "You're getting up later and later and later." I couldn't even argue. I said, "You're right." Because you get tired. Because I was down in the studio in the basement printing out some papers, getting ready to get them out for work. Okay, she clocked my teeth. She said, because she's retired now, so got to clean the house, get everything ready. Of course, Thanksgiving, over the holidays, it's very stressful. Yeah, she said, "You get up later and later." And I know she means the best for me. Because if it wasn't for her dad, I would not have been an instructor. Because he said, "Myles, being a driving instructor is a great summer job." I was like, ding, 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 ding. I listened to him. And then I took the classes at the university. And then a few years later, I was doing like part-time for a major driving company and in education and coaching sports at the high school level and doing some college stuff with my coach. So I was doing a lot. And then I did, and this is deja vu, I had one professor, Dean Corgi, he was from Africa. I don't remember which country in Africa. And then I had some really great marketing professors, the OGs, man. So, that, whoa, that's a stat pack. Okay, I'm crazy, I love cars. I'm that car enthusiast. But you know what? They said, hey, Myles, we're gonna do a summer, we want you to do the summer camp. We want you to run it. So we got kids from the city, brought them up to the college. They learned about marketing, and it was good. So colleges do partner with graduates, and so this is why I'm trying to, I already have an LLC, right? I'm gonna put together the nonprofit. Like I said, I have set up myself for 2026 to connect with business partners, lenders, donors who want to help teach adults how to drive, who want to help with social, whatever your cause is, okay? If you want to help people of color, brown and black people, indigenous people, because my great-great-grandmother was half Cherokee and Indian. My grandmother showed me her picture. I'm like, Grandma, who is that with the red skin and the long hair? She said, baby, that's your grandma. I'm like, what? Yes. Okay. So I could qualify for funding if I'm able to prove the bloodline. So, but it takes a commitment. Doing these videos are a commitment. Yeah, a lot of people don't talk about that. They don't talk about their past. You know, the government's trying to erase it, right? So my mom did a really good job of kind of doing genealogy of our family, her family, you know, 3 generations back. Okay. I'm gonna show you some crazy pictures when I was 16, girl. I got the Levi jeans on, got the jerry curl, smiling. I was pure, I was innocent. You will laugh, right? But my dad was very strict, from Alabama. Mom from Alabama, they don't play. You get in school, you listen to your teachers. Don't have me come up there, boy. That means you will get the belt if there's a problem. Today, if you look at a kid wrong or grab them up, protective services is going to come out and get you. It's real. So a lot of kids need discipline. And, you know, my son is in juvenile criminal justice. He met with a judge yesterday. He's trying to get his nonprofit and LLC. He wants to get a mobile home, wants to get a T-Rex, and get kids who are in trouble, you know, get them on a trip, get them out of the city for a weekend, and then show them a better way. So I really admire what he's doing. He told me that yesterday because his girlfriend is in criminal justice. She works for the county, and she handles all of the judges and chief of police at every single station. So he's trying to meet, whoa, bro, man. You heard that. My computer went crazy. I cut that too close. So you heard it. That scared me, man. My heart dropped. Woo. So you got to work for these opportunities. And I had this meeting yesterday. I networked. I'm going to be enrolled in some other meetings because I do have an LLC. I do have the EN number. I do have those things. I mainly use it for deductions for the social media, for the channel, for computer. The trip I took to Texas, I deduct that. It's about $6,000 to $8,000 in deductions. But, you know, the Lord will bless, and I have to quit procrastinating. If I really want to help adults and teens and do social emotional, it takes, you got to be trained. You got to know what to say to the corporate donors. And if they love your story, okay, Myles, I love your story. I want to give you $80,000. I wrote a check, and I will fall out on the ground and cry. Okay? But you have to show growth. Okay, we helped, you know, 100 youth in the city. Okay, we did trips out of the city. We bought 5 computers and I showed them how to build them up, okay? We took them to camp and they learned about social emotional. Because I go through this every day because I'm an educator. I could get to school right now and one of my students could say, I'm sorry, I'm sad today, but my uncle died. I have a note upstairs. I'm not making this up. I have a note upstairs in my room, right? Thank you, E, thank you, right? So I know this journey's gonna happen. I took the next step. I do have the LLC. This is no cap, I've had it for 4 years. DWM driving school, it's registered, okay? This car doesn't even see me, get ready to come over, cut me off, give me a panic attack. But this type of traffic right now is stop and go and people slam brakes, okay? So I'm covering brake. E, I feel like I'm in New York, stop and go, stop and go. E, I have some video. It's on my other phone. It's on the memory card. I need to get it out. It's about 10 years ago. I gotta find it. I gotta post it on the community page. You will laugh, okay? I'm just a little skinnier. I got more hair. I was teaching high school. We partnered with the International Baccalaureate, and they were from New York. They flew the whole staff to New York, okay? So I drove them at your airport. Actually, I drove the van, and I was going fast, and I went over a bump, and I gave the math teacher a concussion. I'm not kidding you. He was like, Miles, why are you going so fast? I'm like, I'm sorry. He hit his head on the top of the roof of the van, and he was dizzy, and he was drooling. I'm not making this up. He was one of those OGs that had the plastic pocket protector. He was smart. You don't see OG math teachers like that anymore. You just see these young kids who used to chat GTP thinking they know how to do equation. Right? I was flying doing about 80 on 94, went over a bump, he hit his head. I'm like, you should have had on your seatbelt. I thought he was gonna punch me in the face because he was my elder. Okay, he was a tall white guy. I was young, black guy, talking S to everyone. But I had a really great principal who would empower me. And, you know, I look back, man, you got to have people who would support you because we all made dumb mistakes. I made a lot of dumb mistakes, okay? But luckily I did not lose my job, and this helped me make who I am today, okay? So I've been through some trauma myself, and don't worry, you will get cussed out. You will get your teeth clocked, okay? Because I get mad sometimes. E, I'm like so patient. Like I'm one of those quiet cousins, but when I'm mad, I'm tearing the whole house down. My brother just cuss you out and he done with you. It takes me a lot. I'm like the quiet cousin. Why are you so quiet? Dun, 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 dun. Right? And then I'm tearing everyone up because I never learned how to get my emotions out and talk. Okay? So we all have those demons, and anyone can be pushed. Anyone can be pushed, and you just got to take a step back because usually I'm very chill, very relaxed, unless the people do some dumb stuff. So I'm gonna stop here, wait. Here's my gap, and there I go. And these license plate readers, okay, those flock a lot of communities. I know you got them in New York too. They're just in areas where there's crime, you know, people of color, you know, people who are from a different country. It's kind of unfair, but life is not fair. You know, black and brown people, I can't even talk, indigenous people, Native Americans, women are denied opportunities. And I have all girl cousins, and I got a daughter, right? You saw it before. She's like, Dad, don't video me right now. I'm driving by myself. The last 2 days she dropped me off. So it's nice to come and work early, get everything set. I like to be prepared because my boss is going to pop in and evaluate me. I stay ready. I'm trying to get that bonus at the end of the year. It's a $3,000 bonus. I got it last year and the year before that and the year before that and the year before that. But I cannot get comfortable. And if you get comfortable, that's when you stop growing. So I got everything ready. I have extra activities ready. And then I've got to put these business cards that I have of contacts in my phone. So I'm just keeping it real with you. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, all of you. I appreciate all of you. I may go live later. If not, I'll go live later about 6:30. I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.